Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, today's video is going to be back on the L4701 tractor again. So you noticed in some of the videos prior of my Kubota that I've started adding some accessories to it. So, you know, the pod lights was one of them. They're on it. I've got my wiring kit for it now. This video is going to be on a mirror. So I looked at a lot of mirror options, and as y'all know, I really like a 5 or 3 panel mirror. You've seen it in a lot of videos. So I'll go ahead and show you this here. That is where the video today is going to be. Breakdown and install and use of that. So y'all stay tuned. This is a 3-panel mirror, similar to the mirror that is on the side-by-side. So I've got a 5-panel mirror that I have installed in several different side-by-sides, and they have all turned out really good. Of course, I didn't want to put a 5 on my tractor because it would have been so big, or just been, and these also come with a long mounting tabs, which is awesome. It would just been too big for the 5-panel. And as anybody knows with a tractor, you need to be able to see behind you. This light bar is going to help me out a lot to see the bush hog, keep from hitting trees and stuff when I'm backing up, and clean up on the lease. So now this might be a little bit tricky, but we're used to dealing with tricky stuff. So this might be a little bit tricky, but basically I'll show you the configuration that you're supposed to hang it is similar to that. Now all of you that watch Pine Life know, you've watched me put these light bars in so many different, or not light bars, these mirrors in so many different side-by-sides. Me, my Uncle Earl, and my Uncle David, and my dad all have these mirrors. And they're 5-panel. Of course, I use different brackets because I attach around the cage. I order them separate on Amazon. But we're not going to be able to do this with that 80/20. So the brackets, this is one kind of put together. So as you can see, it's got the acre nut on one side, and this is actually a mini carriage bolt. So it fits. As you can see, it's square, and the bolt, of course, is like a mini carriage. So you can see the square on it. So it'll pop in there where it wouldn't turn when you tightened it. So what we're gonna have to do to make this work, I need to keep this hole for my bracket where it'll be adjustable. So we're actually gonna have to go where these two are. We're gonna have to punch this in the center and drill it and step drill it till we get it to 5/16. We've got to have that and set the bracket system up the same as the light bar. And that way the mirror will stick out towards me and it can be angled. These brackets are adjustable. So once that nut is torqued down to where you want it, we'll be turning them this way. So it won't matter about the back. It's an acre nut, or it's a carriage style bolt. So I can adjust this and then tighten this down. Then our knobs will go on here. So we're going to try to achieve the same bracket situation as we did with the light bar. So I'll get a punch and stuff, and we'll turn around here and punch them and step drill. Okay, so now, man, it's hot. So I got my brackets here, and I got them on the back of my vise. So I'm going to go right between them two holes on both of them, and I'm going to punch it for a drill guide. Here we go. Make sure we're straight. As you can see, I dimpled it. Whoa. Oh. Do this and the same. Good punch. You can see the dimple right here for it to ride in. So I'm going to go, I think it's a 9/64 drill bit. I'm going to step it. So, is that right? Yeah, 964s. We're gonna start with the 964s and check these at the vise and just drill through, and I'll step it up to a 5/16. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to jump straight to 5/16. Probably should step it with a neck size drill, but these have the centers on them, so we'll see how that does. All right, there's one. And that baby's hot. Whoa. Bracket number 2. Maybe my drill bit's getting a little dull. I'll leave that and cool. But this is basically what we end up having to do. So I'm going to take a file, knock these rough edges off, and then we'll assemble it over here. So we're going to have to go ahead and assemble the brackets now that I've got all the burrs knocked off. So it comes with lock washers and these anchor nuts. So of course they're going to go in the square hole, if that makes any sense. And we're going to go ahead and turn them out just like the other one. Exactly like how we did the light bar. Put a lock washer and the anchor nut on and torque that down just a second. And then same thing for this side. You have your square. Now it can't move. Turn our eyelet out so our bracket's the same. Lock washer and anchor nut. And these here will more than likely be metric. This mirror did not come with didn't come with tools. It's actually a 10. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten these down, get them in a perfect 90, just like so that we can mount these the way we want to. And the reason I'm turning the nut part out is so that I can tighten it and adjust it if it works loose. Because tractors do a lot of shaking, and I want it to be as snug as it can be. Matter of fact, that's pretty dang tight. Voila, it's ready to go. 5/16 hole. All right, I'll gather up my stuff and we'll go back to the tractor. All right, this is kind of hard to get everything in the camera. So the main thing is I want you to see is how I'm going to install it anyway. So we talked about the T-nuts that are drop-in. So basically I'll remove my wire here. This T-slot nut goes in just like that, and then it'll straighten. There we go. And you can pull it to where it's in the center. So that little rubber guide helps you to guide it. Put that in, and then push up and pull. All right, so then we have our brackets. Bracketi, as old Derek Berry would say. I'm gonna run it through the bracket. It's gonna be a tight freaking fit. And then I'm gonna run that in. Matter of fact, I might have to rethink this. I might have to run the bracket on the opposite side. I didn't really want to do that, but I might not have no choice. That's gonna be hard to tighten. I'll put these on first, I guess. So we'll line that back up. Get on there. That makes life a whole lot simpler. Other side. So it just kind of started there. We're gonna get the mirror to kind of gauge where it's gonna be. Slide these out. Now I'm gonna offset this too because I'm gonna be running my switch box. So we'll get this lined up and then I'll offset it to the left because my mirrors are actually going to the right. It could go to the left too, but I'm gonna run them to the right. So, pretty close. Pull this over here, pull this here. I like where that's at. Come on. All right, so we're gonna get them ballpark because the only thickness we need between them is actually, we can go on the outside if needed. That's plenty of room. We'll probably have to tighten these. Instead of impacting them, we'll probably have to tighten them with a wrench. So we'll go ahead and get our square. It's really hard to film up in here, so y'all please be patient with me. It's extremely hard to film this. This tractor's awkward. All right. You see how these brackets are working out. The mirror should go like so. And then I'll be able to adjust it when somebody's behind me. So this side of the mirror does not have a way to get to the bolts. You have to be really careful with this side that comes with the knob on it. So we're gonna run that back off real easy. Slide that in the slot. So as you can see the knob here, you gotta put the nut back inside it. So all right, that side's tight. Now, this side actually comes with another carriage style bolt. We're gonna push it through. Go ahead and put our nut and handle on this side. Tighten it down, nice and tight. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down in the seat. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to hang down so I can see what's behind me. Right there's what I need pretty much to see. So now we'll go and tighten our 5/16 bolts. That's 1/2 inch, or go get a wrench, we'll tighten it. Tighten the outsides. These two side ones are the way we want them. And then we're gonna take these 10 millimeters and torque them down. So we'll get everything tightened up. Oh yeah. Torque it baby down. Still got room for my light switch over here. Alright, there's those two. Got my 10 millimeter here. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch this towards the bush hog. Get these brackets straight up and down. And tighten this one. Hold that bracket straight down. Now, as you can tell, I'm doing the brackets just a little bit different. I was wanting to run them out, but the mirror just will not work that far back. So I got this one almost at a 90. I'm gonna pull this one to a 90. Then I'm gonna torque it down. Now, for any reason that I need adjustment, I can adjust here and adjust my mirror where I need it. But there should be back a bush hog. So I'll torque these down. And that should work. Our original plan on that didn't work, you know, with the 90s, turn it just out, turn them straight out because of the height. I really like the way this lays out. I've got it offset to one side. I put my switch box. I can see both of my ROPS bars, as you can see. And really clean setup. Well, this turned out pretty good. So the mirror is a great addition. Anybody knows that drives a tractor knows that a mirror is critical, especially when you got a big implement behind you. So if you're cutting, plowing, tilling, whatever, bush hogging, it's always good to have a mirror so you can see what's going on and not have to turn around all the time. But I love these mirrors. They're a great addition to a tractor. They're great for side-by-sides. So I'm a huge fan on these golf cart style mirrors. So I'll drop in the link. I'll have the link below in the description. So all you gotta do is click on the description of this video. I'll take you straight to the link. So you can order one of these if you want to and follow these instructions, or you can even bolt them up with the screws that come with them. You can just bolt them straight to whatever you're doing. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying these Kubota videos. We got a lot of stuff this summer going on with food plots and stuff and getting ready for deer season 2024, pine life season 5. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. See you.